sold a house, chances are you've thought about doing it for sale by owner. FSBO, are often called FSBO. Super tempting to save on the commission paid to a listing agent, right? Of course it is. Can you pull it off? Sure. Is it right for everyone? Definitely not. And here's why. So a quick internet search is going to reveal some great information about FSBO versus realtor. Now, I find that there's not enough emphasis placed on the legal side of real estate transactions when it comes to this argument. This is where you're going to get yourself into the biggest amount of trouble, and unfortunately, people don't understand until they're in a scenario of selling their own home by themselves. So let's look at a scenario and kind of see how that might play out. So you decide you're going to sell your house for sale by owner. You get some signs made, you get your house ready to go, you make a Facebook ad, you post that, and you tell all your friends. Within a few days, you've got all kinds of interest in the house, and you start showing your house. One buyer party even says, oh, I came by your house several times, but you must have been at work, which you were at work because you have to go to work, and now you're showing your house. You're fielding calls all day, and you're showing your house in the evening. And this is part of being a private home seller. Before long, you have several offers that are coming in to buy your house. But because you don't have a realtor who can look over those offers, you need to make an appointment with a lawyer. So you make an appointment with a lawyer. But because you can't get in for a few days, 2 of your 3 offers rescind their offer and they walk away because they don't want to wait. Fortunately, you have one offer that stays and is willing to be patient until you can get to see a lawyer and look over the offer. Fast forward to your lawyer's appointment and you realize the offer isn't going to work for you. The good news is your phone's been blown up and you have lots of other interests. And you start showing your house to those other people. While you're doing that, you're still working, fielding calls, working during the day, you're having to take time off to go to see a lawyer, you're having to show your house in the evening, and you're having to constantly refresh this ad on Facebook because it's getting buried by 10 other ads every day. However, again, lots of people are interested in your house, you're showing your house, you're telling them all you know about the house. In fact, you've even told them your lowest offer that you would accept. Also, in the process of trying to sell your home by yourself, you now realize that you as seller typically have to pay the buyer's agent their commission. You didn't know that before. Now you've got these new people interested, and so now offers are coming in again. Now we got to go back to the lawyer. Let's stop it right there. This is a massive headache for the uninitiated and a very realistic scenario. What does this scenario look like if you actually have a seller agent or a listing agent? Well, for one, the agent is going to be doing all this work during the day while you go to work as usual. The agent will be the one setting up your listing, getting that prepared, getting that onto MLS system, fielding calls all day, arranging those showings while you just carry on. And anytime offers are coming in, the agents are going to be the ones having a look at those because they're trained in the legal side of those contracts. So this is huge. So you're not constantly having to go to the lawyer and potentially losing out on potential buyers who don't want to wait around for your lawyer appointment. Furthermore, having your own agent is going to provide that necessary separation between you and the buyers. Remember when I told you that you as the seller told potential buyers what your lowest offer you would accept was? Yeah, that came back to haunt you in negotiations. But this doesn't happen when you remove yourself from the equation and you have an agent. Conversations are best held between the agents, buyer agent, selling agent, not the homeowner and the buyers. FSBO, or for sale by owner, can work in very limited circumstances. It works when you've already bought and sold houses before privately, so you're familiar with the process. And it can work in a situation where maybe you already know the buyer and the offer from them is very straightforward and clean. Otherwise, FSBO may not be the wise choice. Additionally, statistics show that most FSBO properties eventually end up being listed by an agent. The FSBO properties that do sell privately often sell for lower prices than the comparative property listed by an agent. Look, knowing what I know about contracts and the pitfalls of not understanding contracts, the risks are enormous. and best avoid it. Are you going to hire somebody to build your deck for $20 an hour only to have to turn around and hire a carpenter to come and actually do it properly? No. That handyman is going to take longer, probably mess up the project, and leave the carpenter having to pick up all the pieces. Hire a professional from the start. As a friend of mine used to say, sometimes cheap is expensive. I hope this video has helped you understand a little bit more about how complex the for sale by owner situation can actually be. If you're selling or buying in the West Kootenays, in the Castlegar and Nelson areas, I would love to help you. Let me use my expertise to help guide you and get the job done correctly.